there, and welcome to Made with Morgan. Today, I'm going to be sharing with you guys the top 10 projects that I have that I would like to complete this year. I know we are well into February. It is February 9th as I'm filming this, and so we've already lost a month out of the year. But these are projects that I want to do for myself, my family, just things that I want to do throughout the year. I have 4 categories that I'm going to be sharing with you guys today of different things that I want to do. So I'm going to talk about 4 categories, and those 4 categories are business related, crochet, embroidery, and needlepointing. I'm going to start off with my business, and basically I just have a few businessy things that I want to make for myself. The first being I would like to make a bag charm with an acrylic blank and a UV DTF sticker. I already have the blanks and I already have the stickers made. I just need to actually do that. I thought it would be cute to make a couple bag charms to just put on my bags around the house because I don't know if I've shared this yet or not, but one of my goals for this year is to attend a craft show. So I'm really trying to get my branding stuff done early on this year because I'm thinking the craft show that I want to do is in September. So I have a ways to go, but I would like to kind of prepare everything right now. So I want to get some merch made for my business so that my husband and I can wear them. Even my son, maybe I might make him a shirt. But just some businessy things. I also thought it would be cool if I did a sticker on a tumbler and make my own personalized Yeti. I thought that would be pretty cool. And I don't know what color I would do, so that might be a whole other thing. But I would like to make myself a custom tumbler because I use my Yeti or my Stanley literally every day to drink out of. So I definitely want something businessy. The next thing, like I said, is I would like to make some shirts for my husband and son and I. And I have a couple options. I know I want to make some DTF transfers. I also have already bought some of those transfers with my logo on it. I bought one in particular for my son, and then I bought my husband and I just quarter zip pocket logos. I didn't do anything full chest front for us, so I may do something like that. But what I do want to make is either a quarter zip or a hoodie sweatshirt. I found also this other style of sweatshirt that I want to use, and it's a crew neck. So it's basically a crew neck like this, but it has pockets in the front, just like a normal sweatshirt pocket. So I thought that would be cool. I can put my logo up here so you guys can kind of see what I'm working with. I have a circle logo that a lot of my quarter zip and chest pocket designs I would use, but I also have this long horizontal one that I think it would be cool to do just across the chest and maybe do it on the sweatshirt with pocket but not the hood, because I'm not a big hoodie person. My hair just gets super tangled up, so I wear a lot of crew necks. But I thought that would be perfect for in September when we go to this craft show and we need some merch to wear. I also want to do t-shirts because, September could either be hot or cold in the Midwest. You really don't know. It's just kind of the roll of the dice. The last thing I want to make for my business is a sublimation mouse pad, which I have the mouse pads, and I ordered a transfer, but I ordered the wrong size somehow, so I need to order a new one or order a smaller mouse pad. Whichever one ends up being cheaper, I'll probably go that route. But I just thought it'd be cute for my little desk to have a custom mouse pad. So I don't know, you guys can kind of see what I've got going on behind me. I have all my embroidery threads. It's kind of cluttered back here. Right now, I am not able to do any embroidery because my machine needs maintenance, first of all. Second of all, I got a thread stuck somewhere and I can't fix it. It needs to go to the shop. So I'm not going to the shop until the end of the month. But I figured I could use this time as kind of get some of these business things out of the way, like the tumbler and the mouse pad and the DTF prints. I don't need my embroidery machine for. I do have my single needle that I could use, but I just prefer doing everything on my multi-needle. So I'm going to wait for my multi-needle to do my sweatshirts, but everything else I could totally do. Up next, I have my needlepoint, which I just started needlepointing literally 2 weeks ago whenever the snowstorm hit. So I'm not that great. I've definitely been working on it. I have this whole tub of different things for needle pointing, so I figured we could kind of go through it a little bit. First off, I would like to finish my canvases that I've already started. This one I'm going to make into a bag charm, And then this one, I need to put a decorative stitch on the outside, but I'm going to put this one in a picture frame and probably hang it up over here somewhere. I'm in the basement and I have concrete walls, so I don't really want to use concrete screws on everything, but I kind of want to decorate it up a little bit. So I have these two. These two are both from Penny Lane. They just restocked their website, where they have been in the process of restocking. I just ordered a couple of other things, but I think these are back up on the website now. I'm not for sure, but I have these that I need to like actually finish. Last week I was sick, so I didn't get to record anything like I wanted to. I have a couple of clips, but not really anything to make a whole video, so I may just throw that in at the end here. But I started painting my own canvases, and last week I was sick, so what else better to do than paint some canvases? So these are my first two canvases that I've ever painted. Definitely not my best. This one is the second one I did, but it kind of got messed up. It's supposed to be the castle with fireworks, but my circle obviously is not looking like a circle. But the castle and the fireworks part look fine. So my plan is when I start stitching, I'm just gonna correct what I screwed up. Not really sure how this happened. But yeah, I got the chart for this off of Etsy. And then the one that I'm probably the most excited about is this one. And I did not finish coloring. I don't even know if you can really see on camera, but I colored in my white with this like cream yellow, and then the inside I just kind of left it because I was not about to sit there and color everything. I know it needs to be white, so I'm gonna leave it white, but I'm so excited for this, and my plan for this one is I want to frame it and hang it up for Christmas because my little boy absolutely loves Home Alone. And depending on when I get this one done, I may make some for the grandparents as well because Home Alone is just kind of like our little thing. So depending on how this turns out, I may go ahead and make 2 more. But my plan for this is to mat it in a really cute frame with some like either red or green, maybe just white because I don't know, it looks good with the white. But just like a really rich frame and matting, of course, and hang it up in my house to celebrate the season. Also, for Christmas, the whole reason I got into needlepointing was because I want to make my son his own stocking for Christmas, and I thought it would be such a cute stocking if I could needlepoint, but I didn't know how to needlepoint at the time, so this is kind of me testing the waters. I like doing it. It's fun and relaxing to do while my husband and I are watching TV. Typically, we either build Legos together or he'll build Legos and I'll do some kind of craft while we sit and watch TV in the evenings. But a stocking is a lot of work. I found out really quickly that these projects are really good to keep your hands busy. So I need to start my stocking, I think, no later than July. So I think sometime this summer I'm going to start the stocking, but I have to paint my own canvas. And I don't exactly know what I want to do because I want it to be timeless. I don't want it to be too much like a little boy. Like I want him to be able to kind of grow into it. But I don't really know where I want to go. Like I want to kind of incorporate some of his favorite elements from this time. So he likes cars, he likes animals, dogs, cats, literally any animal, like toys. So I think I'm going to try and incorporate it to be kind of like that. I just want it to be something that he can grow up and use as he gets older. So I'm gonna have to start designing that. I've never used Stitchly or anything like that. So I'm gonna start that sometime hopefully soon, and then hopefully by this summer I will actually have it on a frame and start stitching, but I am so excited for that one. Another project that I have for myself that's not anything crazy is I would like to make patches for different bags that I have. So like a Yeti Camino, for example, make little patches to go on that. As well as I would like to get a hat hoop for my embroidery business. I don't have one yet, but I feel like hats would be really fun to make, and I want to make my own baseball hat. So just a little something different. My last section of projects that I'm going to talk about today are my crochet projects. I have 3 different that I want to do. Starting off with, I found this pattern on Etsy like, I don't know, 3 months ago, and it's an Animal Crossing cardigan, and I think it's so cute. I absolutely love it, and I've been playing Animal Crossing since it was on the GameCube, so I figure it's a necessity that I make that for myself. Also in the same kind of realm is a Christmas cardigan. I've had this specific one in my shopping cart on Etsy for 2 years. I've intended on making it for the past 2 Christmases and I still haven't. So I'm hoping this year I can get it done. Lastly, I have an elephant levy that I want to make. I made one a couple months ago and my son took it and I just could not take it from him. It was a gift that I ended up not giving because I couldn't take it back from him. He just was so cute with it. So I'm going to make another one. That first one was kind of trial and error anyway, so it looked a little funky, but this next one I think is going to look a lot better. But I'm making it for my cousin and his wife. They're going to have a baby soon, and their college mascot was an elephant, so I wanted to make them like a little elephant for their new baby. A bonus project that I have that's not really crafty related is I enjoy planting flowers and having a garden this time of year, so I can share that with you guys if you guys are interested. I like to plant sunflowers, zinnias. Last year I planted wildflowers and I will not do that again. That was a mess. I planted marigolds too. I can't think of anything else that I planted off the top of my head. And then I also have jalapenos, tomatoes, bell peppers. 2 years ago I did cucumbers and it kind of took over the whole backyard, so I'm not doing that again. As much as I love cucumbers, I think, because I did cucumbers and zucchinis next to each other and that was kind of a mess because they were all tangled up together. But I absolutely love having fresh veggies and pulling them from the garden is just so rewarding. I have a jalapeno cream cheese dip that I like to make. It was a recipe I think I found on TikTok. And I enjoy making that just as like a dip for a get-together. So to make it with my own jalapenos is like really awesome. Last year I also planted 2 blueberry bushes because my little boy absolutely loves blueberries. We figured this out last year and I had enough time to plant our own bush. So I'm hoping this year that we will be able to harvest off of it. I don't know what it's going to look like, honestly, because this winter was kind of crazy and I wasn't taking as good of care of it as I should have. Last year I planted it while I was in nursing school, so I was trying to take care of things as the best I could, but I am hoping that that will produce this year and I will be able to take him out there and get our own blueberries from the backyard. As far as my flowers go, I like to make arrangements with them. I make little homemade arrangements and then give them to my mom, my mother-in-law, ladies at the church, just kind of sharing the wealth with my flowers. I have a whole mason jar stash that I just use throughout the summer. I absolutely love going out every couple of days and getting fresh flowers. I mean, there will be times that I have 4 or 5 bouquets of little flower jars on my tables because I just go out there and cut because my zinnias grow pretty quick. So that's something that interests you guys. I would love to share that with you guys. I know this is really just a crafty, cozy channel, but I do like to plant flowers and everything. So if you guys want to see that, just let me know and I will include that. Maybe just do a couple videos on it here and there. I don't really know a whole lot about it. I just know that I like to plant them and they look pretty. I like to have fresh flowers. So that's about all I know about planting. But yeah. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed today's video, please give it a thumbs up and let me know down below what you guys want to see project-wise, because obviously I have several projects here that I could start anytime. I'm thinking that in order to kind of keep me accountable, I'm going to do like a mini series basically of these are the projects I have to complete and this is me completing them. So like a vlog style of me making the Christmas cardigan or the Animal Crossing, the stocking, just kind of, you know, doing little vlogs and make it its own thing. Not like it's going to come out frequently, like it's not going to be like every week we're knocking something off this list. It'll just be like a spur of the moment, occasionally little video of this is me starting the project and this is the end of the project. That's my plan for this. But if you guys enjoyed, don't forget, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.